That F5 team. No, it doesn't even say F5 anymore.
I wish I was playing 10 years ago because I'm pretty sure I would have got some 10k finish.
Mind your business.
A certain Egyptian king is being ignored.
Saint Maximin. Oh my goodness.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Only One Bonus Point, a light take on a deep game. And we're finally here. There's an international break, but we're your hosts. My name is Ray.
I'm Lo.
No, why are you looking at me? And my name is RJ. What's happening, guys?
No, the worst thing about that, yeah.
Spirits.
The whole time it was quiet, I was like, as soon as I talk, he's gonna talk. As soon as I talk, he's gonna talk. He's not talking. Let me talk.
In case you didn't know, guys, we are also ready for the international break.
I'm definitely ready for it, man. How you guys doing, man?
Yeah, I'm not bad, man. I'm not bad.
Yeah,
good, man.
I'm a little bit annoyed though. I'm gonna have to call her out on the pod. My wife, who started playing FPL this year, has been taking suggestions from me since she started, and then today had the audacity to ask me what happens if she wins.
Oh,
RJ, you can talk about that. RJ,
I never had that arrogance.
It's insane.
It was only like in the last couple game weeks. I was getting a couple digs in it. What?
Yeah, it's insane. I was like, okay,
that's 5 minutes. Who do you think you are?
She had a very good game week though, didn't she, Lo?
Yes, she did. Yeah.
But listen, before we go into any of that, just want to make sure if you're watching on YouTube, just like and subscribe on the video, and of course, share that. If you listen to the audio, guys, hit that 5-star, and you can leave a comment now on Spotify. I think it is. You can leave a comment. Yeah, do that. Like, share it, and as you can see, our handles are down here. For the audio, it's at _only1RJ.
Mine is at only1_law.
And I'm at Ray_Cure.
Yeah, man. And like I say, we're babies in this game, and these little things do a big deal. They're a big deal for the podcast. So thank you very much for it. And I'm going to keep asking for more and more. Fellas, what are we going into today?
Okay, so we're going to run through our game week 4 scores, then heroes and zeros. I'm sure there's a long list on each of those categories. We'll then go through the fixtures, a short break, a little segment in regards to ranks at this stage that I'd like to share with you guys, community questions, and is we always throw 5 or 6 spanners in there. So all good.
Cool. So I see guys are being silent. We know what that means. I'm going first. But do you know what? I'm okay with this one. I got 73 points. I took a -4, so 69. I had Johnson in goal, who should have had a clean sheet, but all of a sudden it just disappeared. I don't know
what were your changes, RJ? Sorry, what were your changes for, man?
Oh, so I brought in Sterling for Rashford, and I brought in Gusto for Baldock. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward, except that
playing
Rashford
Forest
decided to get points and
should have paid off.
Nothing.
Yeah,
should have paid off. Anyway, Johnson 1, Estepinian with 2, Saliba with 2, Gusto with 2, Foden with 5, I think that is, and Sterling had 2. Saka had 4, Salah with 8, finally returning. João Pedro, he was on my bench because Gvardiol didn't play. He was originally starting, so he got me 2 points. Morris coming in with points again, 5 points. And
just chipping away, isn't he? I love it.
Yeah, man. Of course. And of course, Captain Haaland, 40 points. So yeah, game week rank 5 million. So it looks like it's a high scoring game week. The average points was 72. I got 73, but the 69 brought me under. So the highest point is 148. Wild.
Yeah. What's your live rank? Or what's your rank? Sorry.
My overall rank has plummeted, but again, you know what? I'm not even worried about overall rank right now. At all. My overall rank is so bad I can't even find it. 2.5 million. Yeah.
And what's your overall points?
My overall points is 239.
Not bad.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I've been keeping up, even though I've been missing out on certain players, and they haven't really punished me as much as I thought they would. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. Who's next?
I think it's me. I got 75 this week. I made one transfer, and that was Richarlison to Madison.
Yeah.
I had Onana. I had Onana in goal for 0. Stupin for 2, Chilwell for 1, Doggy for 5, Foden for 5, Fernandez for 2, Saka 4, Madison 7, and Mbeumo 8. Up front, Jackson got me 1, and Captain Haaland 40. That's a game week rank of 4 million, overall rank of 411,000, overall points 265. I also should point out that Onana blocked my turn of 5 points on the bench as well.
Onana blocked it. How do you block it?
Just by being present.
You made that choice. You made that choice, my guy.
You were supposed to say no, Onana. That's awesome. I finished up on 76 points. My one change was Shaw to Ruben Diaz. So Pickford with 1, Ruben with 2, Chilwell with 1, Stupinian with 2. Guys, what is defense?
It's just you only hope for attacking returns right now.
Why are they there? Yeah. What is that? Martinelli with 5, Foden with 5, Rashford with 7, Mbeumo with 8, Saka with 4, Captain Haaland with 40, and Nico Jackson with 1. Like yourself, Pickford blocked my Turner points law, so I can relate to. He got 5.
So now we can say blocked.
Now we can say.
When I saw the ball back off his head, I was like, yeah, Ray, I told you. This guy.
The light shining off my forehead as well. Gabriel with 2, Baldock with 1, Mubama with 0. I have 234 points. RJ, so I'm 1 point behind you. And live rank at the moment is 3.
That's 239. We get 1 point.
Oh, sorry. 234 points.
Doesn't get that correct.
5 right, a whole turn of a
Don't
turn
make it
away.
like that close.
A whole turn of a turn away. A whole turn.
Yeah, that makes a difference, bro.
Okay. So like always.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Our heroes and zeros.
Yeah, bro.
RJ, please kick us off.
Hero. Declan Rice. And I'm going to do it. I'm being biased today. I actually think he had an amazing game anyway. But to get the winning goal, I'm going to give it to him because he's not cowered away like some people when it comes to the price tag. So,
yeah. Tell me about it. That's a 0 option, definitely. But I was just so shocked how much time he had. Like at that minute of the game, like it took forever. Like, I was literally like, is no one gonna close it down? Like he made it so bait what he was gonna do. Yep. Like, it was just like it wasn't disguised in any way. Bro, it was insane.
He could have tied his shoelaces, got back up, and still had time to shoot. Like,
it was insane. It's mad. I was shocked.
So rude. But yeah, Declan.
Yeah, I understand it. I understand it.
Law, go on.
Mine's my own bias. Son.
It's about time.
Yeah.
You need to unleash him.
Play him through the middle, man. I said it before the season started. Play him through the middle. He's one of the best finishers in the league. Why would you not play him in the middle? It's just, it's obvious. And his first goal was just, like, for a player who hasn't scored in like 8 games, his first goal was just ooze confidence. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. Quality.
Stunning. Mine is Julian Alvarez. I thought the whole game he was phenomenal. He links up so well with Haaland. What a foil he is for him. Got goal, got a couple of assists as well. Fantastic all-round player. He might be getting that closer to being part of the first 11. So I have to go with Julian Alvarez. Mm-hmm. Phenomenal performance and phenomenal for people who bought him in this week. I know there were a lot of people.
Do you know also as well, it's not even just the fact that he links up well with Haaland. It's the fact that he's not, like, he's meant to be a striker, right? And he's not let Haaland shadow him. Like, he's not been intimidated by it. He's just
absolutely
constantly shining through no matter what Haaland does. Whereas I think other strikers would kind of either get upset or be frustrated or feel like demoralized that they could never, be what Haaland is. And he's just showing another level. I love it. Alvarez is sick, man. He's a proper striker. I think he can get into any top 6 team as well. Literally,
Haaland He would walk in.
Only Haaland in his way. Literally,
Yeah, we spoke about last week. What 11 can't he get into? And all of us were like, I did play in every 11.
I'll take him, man. Immediately.
Yes, sir. But to every hero, there's a 0. Law, maybe you can kick us off, please.
My 0.
Don't take my one.
I'm going to take your one. I'm taking it.
No. I need this.
All right.
I said it last week. I need this.
I'm not sure who it is now.
Yeah, you do. Go on, say it.
No.
Interject. Say it. It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
Don't worry.
It's yours, RJ.
It's not.
No, please.
It's not. I'm going to take Caicedo.
Okay.
I'm going to take Caicedo. Mainly because of the price tag. He was at fault for the goal they conceded. And he's just...
the time before that.
And the time before that. I don't know. It's just like... We've seen it happen before when these big price tags like just too heavy for the person's shoulders. And I worry that he's young though, so he's got time to adapt. But at Chelsea, you don't have much time.
Chelsea, that's it.
Yeah.
Chelsea. Ray, who's your 0?
No, go on, man.
He's scared.
I'm worried I'm going to say it.
Ray, go for it. Who's your 0?
Okay, I want to go with Lisandro Martinez. I'll tell you what.
I'm shocked.
Yeah,
I thought
there's
you were
another
going
one I
for
want to say, but I feel like RJ is going to say it.
Damn right, I'm going to say it.
I just feel like this whole physical thing he does in regards to roughing people up, and then when he did it to Saka, he injured himself. I just thought, you're the ultimate 0 in my opinion in regards to that game, at least defensively. So I thought that I think he's a good player, but I think he's gassed up a bit too much for me. And I think the fact that he tried to hack down Saka and injured himself was hilarious. So for me, it'd be Lisandro, but I think the 0 of the game week is going to be said by RJ.
Yeah, I think he's going to look better as well if he's next to Varane.
Of course.
Yeah, but anyway, fellas, who's my 0?
Pickford.
No.
Gotta be Pickford. No?
Ray?
Go on, Ray, what's your guess?
I was thinking it's Anthony or Bruno.
No. Oh, you lot are awful. Bloody hell, mate. Cash. Matty Cash.
I completely forgot about Cash.
Matty Cash.
I completely forgot about what Cash did this week. Completely. Do you know what? When I saw it happen in my head, I was like, "That's a 0." I completely forgot. Completely,
bro.
Yeah.
Last week, I said, "This is what he does. He takes you on a roller coaster of a world. Yeah, he'll score goals, he'll get assists, and then he'll just get an own goal or a red card."
Yeah.
You literally used it as well.
Oh my lord! Like, I just
was it the season before last, RJ, where he just like burnt you for like week on week, and then you had other players. You couldn't take him out of your team.
That was the other. No, that was another guy. That was I can't remember. He played for Stoke.
Oh, okay.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I hated him. It will come to me once. Matty Cash though. Definitely Matty Cash. I know it wasn't even his fault, but it's just the point that me and him have got a thing in it. Like if we just because I would have got those points if I put him in the one I said I was going to, but then I would have had this own goal and laptop would have been snapped. So yeah.
Another thankful day for the laptop.
I just imagined Law, you said it a few weeks ago. The moment
just
the game
trembles on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Yeah. That's my 0. But yeah, man, let's go into these games because I still got a lot of energy from yesterday. Pumped.
So the first game was West Ham 2, Luton 1. I watched this game because I haven't watched a full Luton game yet. I'd only seen highlights. And I see what you're saying, RJ. They don't look like they're going to get pumped, but they just keep conceding goals. Yeah. They were in the game. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like they were, but yeah, it's just like there's that quality level is just not quite where it needs to be, I think. Yeah, but
it sounds mad to say it. I know they lost this game, but they only conceded 2 this time. And I feel like they're backhanded
compliment.
No, but come on, man. Like, I feel like they're there. It's just, I don't know. Just like you said, it's just the mistakes. It's just getting used to the Premier. And like I said, I hope they get it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, it needs to happen sooner rather than later.
Tell me what you see about Morris.
Yeah, he's quality. He's quality.
Every time I think fantastic call because you did your due diligence. It wasn't just like, oh, I like Morris. No. You did some top work. Now,
bro, he looks like a baller.
When I was watching the game, I kind of felt like West Ham were, the moment they went 2 up, they kind of cruised it and kind of stayed in second gear. Do you?
It was that kind of that we're playing Luton arrogance to it.
Like
do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Team has done that, and someone's going to get found out pretty soon. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Probably if I wasn't being biased, my hero would have been in this game, Kurt Zuma. You know, after all that's been said about him, all this controversy with the Cats as well. I think we haven't seen him score or do anything or have a big game since then. Even though he's been there, he's just been in and around. But back to scoring goals, back to towering headers. Always the last man to make that final tackle. He had a great game. He had a great game. Yeah, man.
Jared Bowen and I think we spoke about it last week, like JWP as well.
Yeah,
his set pieces. It never stops astounding me how good they are.
And they have the quality. They have Souček, they have Zuma, they have like the quality to put those set pieces in the back of the net
Alvarez,
as well.
Paqueta. Their central midfield is really impressive.
Yeah. I actually think they're going to cause problems in the Champions League. They'll be that team that Europa League.
I agree.
I think there's people going to underestimate who they are and what kind of team they are, and I feel like the quality that they can do a little upset. But again,
they got to the final last time, innit?
Wasn't that the conference?
No, they won the conference. The year before that,
you mean the Europa?
Final.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they get to the final? I think
they got to the semis. They definitely got to the semis.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
It might have been semis, actually. Yeah, it might have been semis.
But yeah, from this team, I've got Morris. I think I'm cool with that. West Ham, I do like Bowen. I do like Paqueta. But Zuma, when those fixtures get better,
I was gonna say on the next fixture is pretty tough. Yeah.
4.5 million. Once they get better, then I'll have a look again. But we say that, but they beat Brighton and they beat Chelsea when Chelsea were looking good. So
you never know.
I don't know. You never know. Brighton is one.
It would be the time to go for a defender, though.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Bowen though, Paqueta, yeah.
Yeah, Bowen, JWP, massively on the list. Speaking of upset, going to the next game, Sheffield United 2, Everton 2. Oh, Pickford, what have I done? I was so happy he got that one save point after 15 minutes. I was just celebrating.
The fact that he got a save point after 15 minutes, and what are Everton on right now?
They're
going to fix that when they play Arsenal. Watch how they play against Arsenal.
No, they won't
play against Arsenal.
I guarantee they won't, because that was one of the games last season. No, they were abysmal last time. But that game where they put Decore and Onana in midfield for the first time, and all of a sudden we got bullied. And Ghana, and we got bullied. And that probably put the downhill on our season. That was one of the points that we lost. And we're like, what the hell? That ruined everything. We are going to batter them this time. I guarantee it. We will not have it, Ray. We will not have it.
We've got to talk about Archer, man. Yeah.
That bench boost, we're all going to have him on the bench.
Yeah, absolutely.
I put Archer down as well. I said Semenya was the better shot. And he went and just scored a goal and an assist.
Yeah.
Shut me right up.
Yeah. He got his move like quite late on in the window, innit? And then like, as soon as you knew I didn't know he'd be like definitely a starter, but there's no way he's not starting now.
They gave him like what a prominent shirt number. Was it 9 or 10?
Yeah.
I see Danjuma scoring finally.
Yeah.
He went out the back door of Spurs. Did he even play in the first team for you lot? Like, did he start a game?
I don't think he ever started. He definitely came off the bench a few times.
Conte didn't like him. Villarreal, wasn't he? He was on loan.
Yeah. But the mad thing is Everton were trying to buy him, they had his medical booked, and then we poached him, and then gave him back. He just went back there afterwards, after a little holiday.
Bro,
Bye.
he was on fire when he before he joined you lot though. That's the thing.
Yeah, he scored in his first game for us. It's just Conte has this weird thing in it, like with certain players. Like it's not like he didn't have any quality. Just Conte was just on his own power trip.
So a quick one before we move on, because I'm not into any of these teams. Maybe Archer, that's about it. But do you think that Conte's wasted Danjuma then? Because he might have been able to help out right now, rather than you having Richarlison.
Yeah, potentially. Like if we had a manager who played him more, so we saw more from him, we maybe made that loan permanent. Yeah, potentially, absolutely, potentially. I think he's a quality player, honestly.
Anyone want Sheffield or Everton players?
No,
only Archer.
Lovely.
Yeah,
lovely. And you've already got Pickford, right?
Just throw that in there.
Anyway, moving on to Brentford versus Bournemouth. It was 2-2. And Buemo, he's the only one that I'm thinking, yeah, he's hurting me.
That little pirouette, man. Just, you know what's mad?
That was a dirty turn.
Yeah, the last 2 games I've watched, he's not been in the game at all.
Yeah.
But then he gets like an assist or a goal towards the end of the game. And it's just like, because in my head, I'm like, okay, in my midfield 5, he's probably the one I would sacrifice. And then he just hasn't stopped getting points. Like he got the most points of all my midfielders this week. So it's like, how do you justify taking him out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and his value at 6.5 as well. He's just going to chip away. I mean, you know, a lot of people are thinking of wildcarding now or wildcarding game week 8, like myself, with that international break. And there's no need to take out Mbeumo because he just chips away.
And the fixtures are good. Do you know what I mean? It's not like he's coming into a rough form of fixtures. The fixtures are good.
I'm a bit surprised he's still 6.5. I thought he'd be.
No, he's not. He's 6'8".
6'8", yeah.
He's 6'8".
Yeah, he's 6'8".
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, there's no reason why he wouldn't go out. The way people are jumping from players, that makes.
I think people are gonna stop now and look more like to likes of Maddison and players of that ilk.
But again, all these players have gone up. This is why I was so gassed. I had $1 million in the bank because all these rises, nothing bothers me. Yeah.
And you still got Salah. You still got that come down, innit? You still got that money to throw around.
That Salah. Ray said it last season. We were arguing about how good of a season Salah had. Now it wasn't the best compared to his standards, but he was still getting FPL points, and that's what's just making me think. You know, hold him. He's in there. He's around, and them they get Soberslide, Darwin. They're getting their stuff together in it. So I think Salah's gonna become a thing that you're gonna rue the day.
That's exactly what happened with Kane last year. He just kept getting points, and then people were jumping from him because of his price. But throughout the season, he kept getting points. Salah's of that quality, absolutely.
And also, even better, because the cheaper assets are doing so well, Salah's not really costing me that much, really, in terms of like position. I can still get exactly what I want. So I don't really need to get rid of him, especially if I like.
You're not sacrificing too much in your team now.
Yeah.
If I take down another striker down to Archer, I've got loads of money. So yeah.
Law, next game.
The next game, Burnley 2, Spurs 5. Son with his hat trick. Madison and Romero with lovely goals. At the beginning, I was nervy, man. When they scored their first goal, they were pressing really well. They're playing out the back. That Burnley looked really dangerous. But then after they scored their goal, we kind of calmed it down a little bit. And then second half, I think they just left themselves too exposed. Like, because they continued to press. They continued to play out from the back and we just capitalized. So it was a good game from us. I still want to see us be like, I think after Sheffield United, we play you lot at Liverpool. That's going to be a big test for us and where we're at, like where that gap is. Absolutely. But good signs, man. Really happy with the way we're playing football. Just it's nice to not see us defend after we go ahead. Do you know what I mean? Like when we went to 2-1 at halftime previously, that would have been us trying to protect that lead. But now we'll go in for more, which is nice to see. Very nice to see.
All right.
In terms of FPL, go on.
No, yeah, I need to talk to you Spurs fans here because every time I speak to you lot, you've got this puff in your chest, and I need to deflate it a little bit. I need you lot to relax.
Where was the puff in that little explanation? I was very humble.
Yeah, this time, all right? This time. You were. Right, in general,
you.
you lot have got this confidence in you lot, and it's not rubbing me right up the right way. Yeah,
Okay.
you haven't played anything.
Let your feelings know.
Yeah, you haven't.
Yeah,
played
I've already
anything.
said that. I
know you have. That's what I said. Bro, if you said let me let my feelings, though, yeah, chilling it. You ain't played anybody. You like I don't understand why we still thinking that anything's changed. Like, yeah, you've got a couple goals, but you need to make up for the goals that Harry Kane left. Like you said, you did say when you play us, United, not even United.
They beat United.
Who's the other game? Liverpool, not United. That's
Liverpool. You lot in Liverpool, yeah.
Liverpool, yeah. When you come to those games, we'll really see what going. But
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I still think you're going to be in the same position as last time, but things are looking better for you guys. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I said at the beginning of the season, I think it's all about performance and patience with results. Because we're at the beginning of this thing, do you know what I mean? Like the idea that we've turned it around in one transfer window, it's not going to happen. Like it doesn't, for even quality managers in the league, it's taken them years to get the team to play the way they want them to play. So I don't expect a title challenge or even a top 4 challenge this season. Like it's definitely about the way we're performing. And right now we're performing better than we were last year, just in terms of on the ball. So I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, Sonny with the y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot with that. He was just outstanding. It was like Roy Jones. Like, y'all must have forgot. He was, yeah. I mean, Burnley fed right into his hands. But I must say, when he plays up top, he just
different.
It's almost like a hop in his step, isn't it? It's he's so ready to just float around all the areas. Solomon, was this the Solomon that played at Fulham last season?
Yeah, it was. Yes. Yeah. I rated him at Fulham last year.
I liked him as well.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was this good. Like, he was fantastic.
Yeah, he was.
I didn't know he was going to be a starter though. Ever. I knew he was good. I didn't know he was going to be a starter.
Yeah,
I thought Perisic
fighting to become a starter.
So when I saw Solomon, I was like, wow.
I was surprised as well. I thought Perisic would start the game if Son was playing through the middle. I was surprised to see him starting, but yeah, he earned it. Definitely, he was really good. Porro's pass for Son's last goal as well, man. That was just like you said last week, RJ. Like, he can't. Like, a defender shouldn't have that quality on the ball.
Porro is so sick, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say FPL. You mentioned FPL assets before I said something. Porro for me is a guy you have to bring. Porro and his Son.
Yeah. So if Son continues, which I think he will, continues to play through the middle, he's a must-have.
It doesn't make sense to take him out, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Take him up from up front.
It would be wild.
You know what? You need to sell him in January.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Get rid of him.
Yeah, but now you lot are making night adverts with him on top of the stadium. Are you lot nuts? What? I was like, really?
The Brazilian contingent are going to be all over.
Oh my God! I was like, what is he doing up there? I was just like, no way. No way. I know every Spurs fan saw that and they were angry. I know you lot weren't happy about that advert.
Yeah.
Lord, before we go to the next game, top 3 Spurs assets if I were to wild card today.
Son,
or would
Maddison.
Would you get in 3 assets? Sorry, would you get in 3 assets?
I'm personally kind of torn because I now want Son, and then I'm torn whether I take out Maddison to bring in Son or I double up and have them both. So I'm kind of torn on that. But my top 3 would be Son, Maddison.
There would be pretty jokes if you went Richarlison to Maddison to Son.
Son, I know, yeah, that'd be wild.
Wasting transfers. What's this guy doing?
Anyway, please go on.
Son, Maddison, and either Porro or Doggy.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever had 3 Spurs assets. Ever. It's always been max 2. I don't think I've ever had 3.
Yeah.
Because our defense has always been pretty poor, innit? So
I've never had a Spurs.
Yeah, it's rare you would go for a Spurs defender, yeah.
Yeah. I think by game week 8, I'm probably going to have triple if you continue to be so offensive. So.
And Pedro Porro is 4.9, which I think is a bit mad. He went down and I don't see benching again.
He didn't start the first game, innit? So I think that's why his price went down. Yeah.
Don't you think Porro is more at risk though? Because Udog's real competition is Davis,
and whereas Porro's is Emerson
Royal.
Yeah. But I don't see him losing his place. The way he's playing, and we were only playing once a week. It's not like we've got Europe to contend with, but you're going to see loads of rotation.
There you go. Yeah.
Anyway,
allow that. Next fixture is Chelsea 0, Nottingham Forest 1. I mean, what? Sterling was the most transferred in player.
Ray.
Yeah, probably.
You made 2 calls early in the season. You didn't back either of them. First one was in Bremo. Second one, Awonyi.
Yeah, man. Awonyi.
You made the shout about Awonyi. Me and Lord looked at you like,
Yeah.
And he's been getting the points, bro.
No, he's not stopped. That's
too non-rate. It's too non-rate to go for Awonyi.
He's not. He's got returning every week.
Every game.
Every game.
5, 6, 7, and 7. Doesn't matter if they lose.
Win or lose, he's part of it.
Yeah, man. 3 goals in 4 games. Come on, man.
Did you guys see Jackson's miss?
Oh, don't, Ray. Don't.
That made me happy. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like the only person that doesn't have him.
That was a Sterling assist, though.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't benefit me.
Because everyone brought in Sterling. So
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just like, yep. But listen, I think we can agree United were wrong. I don't know why they got rid of Belanga. He's looking better than Sancho.
Yeah, Elanga looks dope.
That's a conversation in itself when we get there.
Yeah, Elanga looks dope. My thing about Chelsea is, I spoke to you about this, RJ, already, is where's the pressure? They've spent $1 billion, and I just feel like there's no media pressure. There's nothing. Like, for me personally, with the money they spent, only winning the league is acceptable. Finishing in the top 4 is not good enough. Like, I don't know another team. Like, if City spent this money, if Arsenal spent this money, if Liverpool spent this money, if any of these previous top 4 teams spent this kind of money, the expectation would only be to win the league. I don't understand how they've got this buy where no one's really putting any pressure on them. It baffles me.
I agree. I think it's just we're so used to it now that this is who Chelsea are but it's unacceptable. For 20 years, pretty much 20 years now, it's the anniversary, I think, since Roman, that I think we almost look at it as like, the norm in regards to Chelsea, isn't it? Oh, it goes wrong, boom, they're going to smash another 300-400 million pounds.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I fully agree with you. And you look at the squad and you're like, oh, I think they need like 5 more players. I'm like,
where's the $1 billion gone? Where has it gone? Absolutely agree with that.
If Arsenal ever spent £1 billion,
you're not allowed to lose. You're not allowed to lose.
Not allowed to lose. Oh my Lord!
You're not even not allowed to lose. If you win with the scrubby goal, it's peak.
We could never. I've not seen anything apart from the fact that they spent $1 billion.
Yeah.
Jarring.
Wow.
Tavares played with Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, he looked decent. I mean, I've seen now people have got rid of Chelsea assets already. Just the knee jerk is crazy.
Relax.
Honestly,
I'm not gonna lie though. After I watched Jackson, my brain was just like, get rid. It's absolutely just.
I'm a press button. I'm a press.
Bro, like think about it like this. I know it wasn't as bad, but Saka missed the sitter.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I calmed myself down. Which my initial reaction was like, he's never gonna make it.
you can never make it. You can never make it. You should be a dinner man. All right, guys. How you not feeling about Chilwell? Is he another James Troll?
I wouldn't say he's a James Troll. It's the positions he takes up, man. He's on the wing half the time. And when you look at like what Ray said, I mean, we're really not going for defenders for any defensive points at this moment in time. Everyone's scoring. There was one clean sheet this weekend, and it was by the team that everyone wanted to avoid defensively. So I'm not too worried. I mean, he gets in great positions. He just needs to pick the time to shoot, because the amount of times he could shoot but tries to pass winds me up. But if he sorts that out, there's points. There's definitely points.
And he used to shoot a lot as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's the new armband, or maybe it's like he wants to spread it out now. Give some goals, some confidence to other players. Maybe, yeah.
Also, and I did a little bit of what the future could look like in regards to my team and stuff like that. And I just think we're not going to have very expensive defenders, actually. I kind of looked at Cher maybe as my most expensive defender. But that's going to a question we have later on. But I'm kind of thinking we're just going to plug everything into our midfield and forward line, because, players like Udogi, 4.5, fantastic value. Rico Henry, you guys know I'm a big fan of. Like, Cher, okay, I don't want Trippier. It's too much money. I don't feel it's worth it when we get to that fixture. But yeah, I think we're going to pull out the money, and Chilwell's fixtures from 7-8 get really rough. Chelsea's they're up against some tough teams. Pull out that money and use it to get, go from Mbumo to Diaz, for example. So yeah, I think we're going to see a change in regards to how our budget's being used.
Yeah. Agree with that. All right. Before we go into the rest of the games, we will go and have a quick break. We'll catch you in a sec.
Aguero.
And we are back. Before we go into Man City versus Fulham, just going to give you a reminder to like and subscribe on the video, a like on the audio as well. Yep, handles are down there. But for the audio, @_only1RG on Twitter or X.
Mine is @only1_law.
And I'm @Ray_Cure. You can also email us only1bonuspoint@gmail.com with the number 1.
And I know some guys have to wait until they see their points before they want to join a mini league or anything, just so they get a bit of confidence. But join the mini league. The code is Oscar Charlie 3 Bravo Kilo. Did I get that right? Did I get that wrong?
We're going to get confirmation in 3.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I knew I was right. Ray's face, I was like, what? I'm right. Anyway.
I'm looking at the banner.
Man City 5, Fulham 1. Guys wanted to say Haaland ain't going to be the same this season. Are y'all crazy? Y'all crazy. Haaland.
Did you see a lot of people
Alvarez
triple captain him? A lot of people triple captain him.
I didn't see this whole movement till after I didn't see none of it. I wouldn't have done it, but what a shout. What a shout for everyone that did it, man. Carry those big balls with pride.
I don't know where that came from. Listen, Haaland. This is the goals he scores. He's just so clinical.
Oh.
You see him swing his foot back to shoot, and it's like, yep.
Yeah, it's clinical.
Yep.
We
The
spoke
third
about
goal
Alvarez
was
already.
just we have, but Foden. So it was. It almost felt like a shootout between. It's like Sterling and Jackson. It was like a shootout between Alvarez and Foden, and Foden looked bright and sharp and stuff like that. But
Alvarez in the points.
Yeah.
But Foden was really good throughout the game, man. He was menacing throughout the whole thing.
They need to stop taking him off. He needs to play consistent games.
Yeah.
Let him get into a good run because he's important to their team. It's so obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have Grealish as well, so that's probably, they were a lot more, I felt, kind of had their foot on the accelerator than I've seen for a while, actually.
Because Grealish holds the ball for so long.
Because Grealish is like a glue player, exactly.
Yeah.
They just thought, you know what, we don't have him, go! And then everyone just went ham.
I swear he'd rather the foul than anything else. Bro, I swear he's always playing for the foul. I'm just like, come on, bro, just give it. Anyway,
give him a go.
It works. It works.
Yeah, they want to trouble with him. There's only so much you can critique.
Yeah, I'm not just in them at all.
All right, so I got triple assets on City. So I'm not looking to change them either. I know that Alvarez shout, I think it's a bit too late for me for now anyway.
So that's my favorite with Alvarez. It's my favorite.
I wish he was a midfielder as well.
I don't
like him as a forward.
No, there's too many options in midfield, man. To have him as a forward is a great.
That's what I want. I want chaos.
There's already enough chaos in midfield. We don't need to add
more
chaos into there.
I want more
chaos.
Yeah, I've got double sit in a minute. Trying to figure out who my third is. There is a part of me that wants to bring in Alvarez and have a front 3 attacking of City, but the rotation is just crazy, and my bench is too weak for it.
Yeah, but defense ain't worth it, bro.
I know that. Yeah, the defense is. I mean, even Ajay, you benched Garvado. Do you know what I mean? You brought the defense that he didn't play. He didn't play. Sorry. I actually didn't know that. I wasn't trying to.
I know. But again, it would have got me 2 points.
Yeah.
Why do you? Only City will spend 80 million on a player and then bench him?
It's just the fear in it.
For a Bournemouth reject.
My God.
I know he scored, but
I swear most of
Jeez.
Guardiola's the most he spent is in defense.
Yeah,
Because you got to remember, like Walker was 50 million.
Yep.
I think Benjamin
Haaland was
Mendy was
pennies.
50 million.
Yeah.
Cancelo was expensive as well when they got Cancelo.
Yeah. Diaz was 60.
Yeah.
Ake was 50.
How much
and
was
then
Laporte as
Guardiola
well?
is 90. Laporte was about 30, 35. Like he spent all his money in defense.
Yeah.
Mad.
Okay.
Edison was expensive as well.
Yeah.
Anyone want anybody from Fulham?
No.
No.
So we'll move into the next one then. Next one was Brighton 3, Newcastle 1. Ferguson with a hat trick.
Damn.
18
3
years
hat-tricks
old.
this week. Yep.
What a baller.
5.9 million.
He's
people got
going
rid
in the
of him.
summer for 100 mil. Like they're getting another 100. Getting another 100 mil. Like
I'm already ready for Arsenal to make bids for him next season. Like,
yeah, 99 mil.
These 100 million players, bro. They
Where
keep
did
building
Brighton
these
get
100
these
million
guys?
players.
Oh, it's nuts,
I don't know,
man.
bro.
It's nuts, and he is like quality. It's not like I don't think it's just hype. He's quality.
I mean, do you see Billy Gilmore's performance? He was fantastic running the central and midfield.
Bro, he almost scored a banger. The rebound for Ferguson.
2 assists as well.
If he scored that goal, Gilmore, it would have been, that's what you were about. Finally. That's what everyone keeps raving about. Yeah.
They got Fatty to bring in this now as well, isn't it? Ansu
That's
from Barcelona.
an unbelievable loan signing.
That's gonna be mad. Ansu Fati at Brighton. Toma. That is gonna be a problem. But who's gonna suffer? Who's gonna lose their place in that team?
I think Pedro.
Toma, because he plays on the left.
I think he can play 10 as well.
Ansu Fati's a left winger. I haven't seen him. I mean, you know me, but I was. Yeah, probably Pedro. He's a better player overall, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Has he been brought into the game yet, Ansu Fati?
He has, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
But I don't know what his price is, though.
So, guys, Newcastle, 4 games, 3 losses. And they were terrible.
Yeah, this was their weakest performance. Like, the other losses, like, it was Liverpool, City, and yeah. But this was the poor performance one. Like, Liverpool and City, they didn't play badly. Do you know what I mean? But this one, they played badly.
Champions League hasn't even started yet.
That's my fear with these lot. Yeah. That is my fear.
That's when people are talking about their assets. I'm like, I might bring a defender in, but
the fixtures are good. So it's hard to look away from them.
That first game we played it with Tonali and all that stuff, I was a bit like, that's going to be a problem. But I think my biggest worry about Newcastle, it's not like that they're losing because, the games they've played, they've not had an easy run. But it's just their defense is nowhere near
what it was
strong as it was last season. And that was the big thing about Newcastle.
That was their strength. So, that was why they got to where they got to, because their defense was just impeccable. Absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, because their midfield, they've added a bit more craft with Tonali, I'd assume, isn't it? So, I think last season a lot of it was Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, and probably Longstaff.
Longstaff.
That's a hard-working midfield, but with Tonali, they put a bit of craft in there. So
less hard working, a bit more creativity. Yeah.
And also Trippier is 32. Like, players can age in the summer, in my opinion. And when I look at Trippier, he looks like he's 33, if that makes sense.
I mentioned this on Twitter. Like, what do people expect Trippier to start every game, including Champions? Because they're not dropping him from their Champions League squad. So do they expect him to be starting midweek and weekend every week, week in, week out? I think he's a worker, so he won't put himself down to be dropped. But I can see rotation, man. I can just see rotation.
Who they got to replace him?
I was about to ask that question.
Livramento.
Of course they do. And Hall on the left.
That's it.
Hall's on the left.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, there might be a shot.
His game isn't based on high speed, high intensity.
It's not. You're right. Yeah.
But still,
he pings the ball around like
getting on
for fun.
Yeah.
But Brighton assets, bro. Matoma looked good, man.
Yeah, Matoma's
goal was
strong. Doesn't matter who he's playing against.
Was it last week when he took on everybody and finished?
Oh, that Wolves goal. Yeah. Dagger.
Matoma looks good. To be honest, I'm not bothered about Gilmore. Ferguson. Will he start every game?
That's the problem, isn't it? It really is. Like I can't. I don't know. It's so hard. Like I think because I'm in a situation where my bench is so. If I have a stronger bench and I can accept rotation, then maybe I can go for one like someone like Ferguson. As long as I've got that backup on the bench that will come on and I know is going to start. But because I don't have that, it's so hard for me to take minutes. That's why I took Pedro out so early. As soon as he became a minutes risk, same as Gabriel, it was like I got to get rid of him because I'm getting 0 on the bench. So it's hard. It's so hard for me.
Yeah, I mean, also as well is like I already have Foden, who's a little bit of a rotation risk, which I've accepted, and I'm looking to strengthen that first sub in the next 2 weeks by bringing in Udogi, for example. So at the moment, you don't really want to play too much with your first 11 if you don't really have a proper backup. Because my backups are Baldock and Mubama, and they're just like stuff at the moment. But I'm pretty.
That was a plan, right? That was the original plan.
But I'm pretty happy to just have a Stupinian going forward now. Honestly, I think we're going to start climbing on the other assets, especially as the fixtures turn.
No, so I was saying that was the original plan. To have the weak bench for the first attack these first 3-4 game weeks, and then start to improve the squad later on because it's not really necessary yet. But I think it's starting. Well, game week 4, international break. I'm sure there's going to be some injuries. Touch wood, that's none of my assets. But game week 5 coming in. No, don't touch wood.
No, I'm touching.
Game week 5.
Pause.
Game week 5 coming in. It's like we're gonna have to start making some changes. Did Lamptey start this game?
No.
Okay. What's happened to? How's he fallen off so much? I know he had a big injury, but
that's what it is, man.
It's crazy.
It's not just big injury; it's constant injuries.
Constant niggling injuries.
But it's the same one, though, isn't it? It's recurring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time the knee, the hamstring.
Potter would literally take his time integrating him back slowly, integrating back, coming off the bench for like 4 weeks, start him injured. He's just it's unfortunate because he's so talented.
To be honest, he's probably third though as a right back because they'll play Pascal Gross there and then they'll play Veltman there.
Yeah.
So I love Lamptey as well as a player, but just not reliable. Newcastle assets, I mean, they seem like the new hotness, at least online. The only guy I'm kind of looking at is honestly Fabian Schär at 5 million or 5.1. Is there anyone you guys are kind of thinking? I think Trippier 6.5, Pope 5.5, possibly.
I am not down for this Trippier nonsense. I am not on it. At all. And I'm happy to say it again. Pope is a good shout, I think.
Yeah, Pope. I was
the fixtures because he gets a lot of saves, but again, 5.5 million.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Schär 5.1.
I do like Shaw. I love Shaw. He's an amazing defender. I've always backed him, especially because he just comes out and gets a banger.
A screamer, innit?
Yeah. I don't think anyone else at Newcastle, to be honest, for now anyway, just until I see a bit more consistency in the way they're playing, because Wilson, I don't know how he does it. Whether he starts or not, this guy just knows how to score. I love it. With Isaac there, I mean, it just ruins it. It's just
maybe has a longer period of goal scoring because he's not starting. Because his minutes are reduced, like the injuries that he always picks up.
Risk.
Maybe that's lessened a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
When we might see him starting more because of Champions League, because rotation between him and Isaac. Yeah.
Isak fits Europe, isn't it? The way UCL, better on the ball, picks it up deep. Yeah, cool. All right, let's move on. The first of Sunday's game. So Crystal Palace 3, Wolves 2. 2 goals from Edouard, who looks like he's kind of got that place nailed. And I remember we spoke about it a few weeks ago about his place. Eze was fantastic during the game, and Wolves, like Hwang Hee-chan, just comes up with a random goal. Like,
he's a good player, man.
Nice.
He is. And so is Kuna.
Yeah.
They're both good strikers. They're both very good strikers. I don't understand how they've got them, bro.
And Pedro Neto.
I don't understand.
Pedro Neto's fit as well.
2 assists.
Neto as well.
He's brilliant. I'm a big fan of Pedro Neto.
Mateta had a good game. 2 assists.
Yeah.
Johnston is my keeper. He's my only asset from Palace. I do see the only person I want is Eze. Edouard is a great shout. My missus has got Edouard. She's enjoying those points. Yeah, I know exactly. Like, where did that come from?
Where did that come from?
Yeah, where did that come
That's
from?
mad.
That's all over
mad.
Yeah,
That is mad.
and she didn't bring him
What
in.
a shout.
She started with him.
That's a shout.
Yeah, madness. Yeah. So I don't know who else I'd want from Palace.
Are you concerned with Palace? Didn't they buy a goalkeeper in the summer? Was it a backup?
Henderson, he's going to start.
Oh, it's Henderson. Oh, is it?
Yeah, he'll start Henderson after
international.
He just found his eyes. This is an exclusive.
Hard off the wire.
So all our goalkeepers are dead. I've got Onana, you've got Johnston, and you've got Pickford.
No. My keeper's not dead. He's just at
no. He's just dead in FPL.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, cool. So yeah,
I mean,
I don't think there's just powers.
Should have said nothing.
That would have been funny. Eze, I mean, you're not going to bring in Eze now, are you?
Nah,
I'm not against it though.
Yeah, it's not the worst decision in the world, but Villa, Fulham, United, Forest, Newcastle, Spurs. Why would I rush him in for that?
Yes, it's not a rush. I don't think
after the Spurs game. Then I think
a very good run. Yeah.
Nice little run there up until Liverpool. So for now, no. But if he scores in the next game or an assist in the next game, I can change my mind, innit?
I would love to change my mind.
But yeah, fellas, Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 0. Is it Villa or was it Liverpool?
Somewhere in between.
Yeah.
I'm going somewhere in between, man. Villa performed like this against Newcastle.
What a player.
Are Villa in a position where they're quality enough to batter the teams around them, but when the quality steps up of their opponents, they're exposed? Because Newcastle completely ripped them apart, and Liverpool have in this game as well. Mm-hmm. I just wonder if the way they're playing suits the bigger teams. Yeah.
Funnily enough, they actually set up the way I thought they should. Like they played Concer's right back, so they kind of had a back three, and then Cash and I think it was Digne. Yeah, Cash and Digne were kind of
Digne both played. Yeah,
they were pretty much playing like a 3-5-2. So when I looked at the setup, I was like, okay, cool. This is likely the team I would have selected as well. Begin Luis in midfield as well. But Liverpool were just ripping through them. I lean more towards. I thought Liverpool were outstanding.
Best game we've seen them in a long time.
Big time.
That link up finally working. I think Szoboszlai is the key. I think he's really
one of the signings of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. He's taking that Firmino role, but he's not a false nine. He's a cam, and it's kind of
almost like I agree with you, and almost like Wijnaldum in regards to working back as well. Outstanding. When they got him, it was almost like a sneaky transfer. Guy's absolutely fantastic. I remember we were linked with him 3 years ago, but Szoboszlai is just as a footballer. I think I was thinking Liverpool really struggle in regards to central midfield, but now that they've got Gravenberch as well, who I actually really
mate. Where did that come from?
I know, for what, 30 million?
Yeah.
Hey guys, is Darwin an asset again?
Yes.
He is.
Where is he?
I'd rather have him than Jackson right now. Like I'd rather.
I know he doesn't score. Often, but he has so many opportunities. I don't know. He always his positioning and movement is
top
so
tier,
good.
It's top tier. We said it all last season. It's top tier. The scenarios he finds himself in are just like, if you gave that to like Suarez or Haaland or Kane, they're like full goal seasons.
Bro. Honestly,
ridiculous.
And yes, I mean,
7.3 million.
He's got his place back. He's got his place back. 2 goals and 2 assists in his last 2 games. It's just he's surely got his place back in that team.
I mean,
like you guys said, they looked as a team. They looked better in this game than they have done.
Much better.
100%.
Balance is coming back.
Trent was fantastic.
Yeah, annoyingly, he's too expensive to get to for me.
Yeah, it's just a complete no-go.
But,
special shout out to Salah as well. Like some of the passes, including the one that Darwin missed.
Yes,
absolutely.
He had that's why I'm happy about him. He had at least 2 assists in that game plus the goal. I'm sure of it.
The haul is
Sure,
coming,
yeah.
like a proper
Yeah.
haul, like 3 returns.
And none of you will have them. None of you.
You're selling by then, so don't worry about it.
No,
Yeah.
no, we're not.
And
I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna remember this moment, Ray.
And all those points you missed out because you kept him.
Don't worry about it. It's Salah. Remember that. For respect on his name.
The former king. The former king.
So, does anyone look at Villa assets?
Yeah. Diaby and Cash.
Yeah, Diaby's a
Cash,
shout, man. Cash not for me.
No. But I'm very much looking.
I get it.
7, 8.
I'm staying away from it. I'm staying away from it.
But Villa, yeah, man. Diaby and Watkins for me. I'm looking at Villa definitely. They got a couple of difficult fixtures. The next 3 are difficult. Then they have a beautiful run of fixtures. So
yes,
Villa are definitely on my radar. Diaby and Watkins, absolutely.
Wildcard season is at that time, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Around that switch. Yeah.
I think bench boost is going to be very interesting this season. I think there are so many assets that you can afford to make a very good bench boost team.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you just look at Turner, Archer, 2 and 4.5 defenders. There's your bench boost.
Itogi.
Yep.
What's his name?
Cash.
Gusto. Cash. There's
Archer.
so many. There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many. Fellas, Liverpool assets. Is anyone moving for anyone else other than Salah or Darwin? Yota.
Not at the minute. No, those
Trent.
are the. Well, I would be going for Salah. Too much money out of my team, but and I got rid of him.
Yeah, I mean, Diaz reminds me almost a little bit, not the way he plays, but with Grealish, like he might tick along here or there, but I can't see a explosive haul. I watched Darwin. I always think that he might get 2 or 3 returns here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yep.
So Ray, do you want this or should I? Who wants to?
Please, man, you.
No, you sure?
Yes, sir.
Arsenal 3, Manchester United 1. I'm sorry, I feel like we dominated this game. It's people keep saying that they deserve to win, but I feel like we dominated this game.
Who said they deserve to win the game?
Oh, mate.
In all fairness,
apart from Man U fans.
I only saw the second half, and I wouldn't say you dominated, but I didn't see a United like this is United's game. They should have won it. I didn't see that all, but I don't think it was dominated by either team. To be fair,
we dominated the game. I'm telling you.
I didn't see the first
most
half,
of our pass, most of our passes, like they had a similar pass to us, and possession was 55 to 45. Most of it was in their half.
Yeah, I was going to say
pushing the ball forward. They always had the ball back in their own half. It's like everything that we were doing, we were pushing the game. They were just looking for faults. Even the Rashford goal, it was our mistake that got them the goal. Like they weren't. Not one point where they attacking us. I was like, oh, this is where we're in trouble. No, not one point. Obviously, that counter was crazy and it was sick, but it came from a mistake. It didn't come from their play. Do you see it? The only thing that did come from their play was
the offside goal.
Garnacho's goal, which was offside.
Yeah.
VAR, mate. They were. They didn't say much because there's a lot of yellows there that didn't get given.
You
got booed in the head.
Yeah, so let's go to the start. What were your thoughts on how the first 20 minutes? Because it was a bit odd to me. I wanted to know what you thought about it in regards to the way we set up.
What do you mean?
Well, we kind of waited for Manchester United to come on to us, and then we would almost hit them with what they like to do. Because I think in the first 25 minutes, we had 39% possession. And what we were doing, we were allowing Onana to just play the ball out. There was like 240 passes in their own half. I was very surprised that we didn't come out in the ascendancy straight away.
I think we were trying to...
I think it was fear from our counter-attacks recently.
Yeah, but I think we were trying to see how they were going to line up. Like, how they were going to attack. So they had Martial, they had Rashford. Was Bruno Fernandes going to go forward, or was it going to be Eriksen going forward? Was Anthony going to come in off the wing? I don't know. I don't know. I think we were trying to work out what they were going to do, but I don't see like we found anything because all of a sudden we just started playing our way, and plus we were back to our original back four that has been so solid last season with Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, and Ben White. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And the fact that we fought back at the end, especially after conceding, well, we thought we conceded. Yeah, this game, it might have been the best quality, but Rice getting a goal, Jesus come back from injury, and then a beauty of a goal. Some say Dalot is still sliding to the shop. I'm happy with this.
That slide, man. It almost felt exaggerated.
So how has he not stopped it? And then he decided to eat grass at the end of it. Oh, mate. I do think Onana, there's claims that Onana went down a bit too easily. Because
he did that last time someone went through 1-1, isn't it?
It's like he's trying to think of, there's a 50-50 chance he's going to go left or right. And he's thinking he's going to try catch me on my near. He's gambling. He's basically like, he's going to try get my near post, so I'm going to go there. But nah, bro, come on, man. That wasn't. He's obviously going to open his body. Yeah. I think he'd done better. But Jesus, ice cold. Ice cold. And Fabio Vieira. Oh, mate, there's so much I'm happy about. Fabio Vieira, Nelson. Come on, man. Odegaard, come on, man.
What did you both think of Højlund's 20-minute debut? Does he look like an asset you could bring in?
Amazing.
He looks a problem. He looks a problem, innit?
He looks amazing.
He genuinely looks a problem.
He is brilliant.
Rapid.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I was not expecting that to be.
I know they said like he's got Haaland speed, but I didn't expect it. But when I saw him break through the middle, I was like, it's like, oh, that's dangerous.
Gabby's no slouch, you know. Gabby's no slouch, and he had like a 7-8 yard head start, and Højlund comfortably got in front of him, and the physical battle. He wanted it. FPL aspect, he's going to be brilliant for Rashford. Yeah, because he's going to hold up the ball later on.
If they get that right, that's Rashford speed, that's Højlund speed, and then Garnacho speed. That is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
And then bring Luke Shaw back. He's he's got enough pace to help with that as well. Yeah. But it's a very good result. Where do you think United go from this though?
Yeah, it's interesting because when I was watching the game obviously, but it was really interesting to see what I watched Manchester United and I still don't know what they're trying to do. Like it's been just over a season now, and from Ollie's days, they're just still built to counterattack. The players they bought built to counterattack. And
but their manager doesn't play that way, which is the interesting thing.
But exactly. But I'm watching Ten Hag, and I'm like, I don't know if I rate you because I'm not seeing any kind of progressive style. I'm not seeing anything different that what you're doing compared to what Ollie did, and then whoever the caretaker guy was after that. I'm kind of watching the same playing moments kind of football because they got so many. Well, they got a few world-class players. They're playing moments, isn't it? The goal itself, I'm really get upset how much we get caught in a counter-attack now in first halves. It's quite mad, but it was still brilliantly taken by Rashford. We should have shown him wide. It was very naive defending all round.
I'm sorry. I think Ramsdale should have done better with that.
That's why I'll disagree. I'll disagree with that one. I think the shot was really good. Yeah, but I'll disagree with that. But
he had a strong hand. That should have gone out.
And let me finish my point. I still believe that Manchester United. You are moaning about Ramsdale all the time. Even if he does something good, you can't shut up about it. Yeah.
Finish
We're saying that Raya should be playing. But I watch Manchester United. I don't know what their style is, and I don't know if Ten Hag is the right person to change this. But they've run out of options. Who else can they go?
Long may he stay. Long may he stay. The next few games as well. They got Brighton at home, which I think they're going to struggle with. They got Burnley away, Crystal Palace at home, Brentford at home, Sheffield United away. They do play better at home, but everybody does. So let's see.
It's a mixed bag of fixtures.
I think it's a good. Oh yeah, Brentford. Yeah.
Palace are no slouches either.
And then they got City after that as well.
But 3 of their next 4 games are at home.
Yeah. So guys, what we say about Arsenal assets?
Don't buy, don't sell kind of thing with Man U.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. I'm not looking to get rid of Bruno, but I'm not looking to bring anyone in.
That's old. I got rid of Rashford. I was like, So, what are we saying for
Arsenal
Arsenal assets, guys?
Well,
I'm looking at Jesus, man.
My question's later, so
that finish.
I'm looking at Jesus.
That finish was just like, this time.
The boy season. The guy's transformational, man. He really is. Like he's so good. He's so good what he does. He's so selfless, brilliant on the ball, dribbling strength, everything like that. And once again, when he's on the pitch, Martinelli and Saka look more dangerous.
Yeah,
they just do. Their positions become more inverted. Something I've been bitching about the whole season so far. But when Nketiah works hard, great effort, blah blah blah. But when Jesus comes on, the quality goes up 15%.
And they had them both on for the beginning. Not the beginning, but when Jesus came on, there was Martin and Nketiah was still on, so he played them both together for a bit.
No.
Oh, didn't he?
No.
Did he come off for Nketiah?
Yeah. I think the celebration for his goal, Nketiah was still in his gear, so it looked like he was still on the pitch.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, for me, I think Martinelli is a shout. Martinelli and Jesus for me. If I didn't have things I wanted to do, I'd probably switch Saka to Martinelli.
Same.
Wow.
I love Martinelli when Jesus is on the pitch.
Playing. When it's not to do with Saka. It's just Martinelli. He's just got so much more when Jesus is on the pitch. Yeah,
and he looked dangerous again. I mean, we'll go on to the next phases, but Kai Havertz.
The chance was there. Just had to connect. He was on his left foot and everything. He tried to lace
pre-season.
Oh, shut up. He tried to lace it, and I don't know why.
I think it was a great assist attempt, but go ahead.
He tried to lace it.
The vision.
It was there. That would have changed everything for him, if that just hit the roof of the net.
I'm not talking quality wise, but do you think it's like the Jackson thing where it's just they're over trying?
Yeah,
like it's not composed.
Why are you lacing it?
Yeah, it's not composed,
bro.
Over trying,
bro. He really wanted to rip that net.
There's a lot of anger.
I can volley.
Do you know how exhausting it is to put all your effort in something and miss?
My God.
So exhausting.
Bro, you're expecting a connection, and then you hit nothing but air. Nah. I know his knee is in pain. I know it. I know his knee is in pain. I know it. Just glad
he pulled his cartilage.
Trust me. Science up. But Fabio Vieira, if Havertz doesn't get his act together, he will start because we haven't seen nothing from him until this season. It's like he's been going gym. And he's finally got used to the speed of the game because right now, when he got that link up from Nelson did well to fight him off and pass the ball on. But to find that pass first time to Jesus, guilty.
Yeah, intensity levels are different. Yeah. Fast pace, fast speed, everything like that. But brilliant. Delighted.
It's that 3 assists in the last 2 games. And they're both off the bench.
Anyway. No, wait. I heard a stat that Fabio Vieira, only 2 Arsenal players have got more assists than him since he's been an Arsenal player. And one of them is Trossard.
Really?
What? No, that can't be right.
From the subs bench, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, what?
Bullet dodged.
He was about to.
Praise Jesus. A bullet was dodged. Get him!
Yeah. I don't think it's at Arsenal. I think it's in the league. I think I saw that stuff. I think it's the league, not just Arsenal. Because Giroud was goals. But yeah, international break, guys. So we'll look at our teams next week during the international break because I know we ain't making no changes. So let's move on to those lovely community questions, and then we'll say peace. What?
Nope.
Oh, yes. Ray wants to make a point. Ray wants to have a little rant. Sorry.
It's rant. Why would you say rant? What's wrong with you? Okay, so I put out a tweet today, basically in regards to, quite frankly, the hilarious reactions to ranks at the moment. So to put it into context, so I'm currently 3 million, and I didn't put the exclaimer to actually gas myself up. It was literally
Oh, sure you didn't, Ray. Sure you did. No one said you did.
I definitely did not, because as
no
you
one
guys
said you
know,
did. No one said you did.
I'm a
Hey, look, no one said he did.
Defending a claim that wasn't there.
Defending a claim that wasn't there. Like, who said it? I heard no one say it.
I know your eyes. It's just
I'm looking at the data, bro. I'm just looking at the data. I don't know what your problem is. Like, I mean,
yeah.
It's like it's
So
your data is bigger than the information that you tweet. So,
I know. You know, I actually blew that specific part. So you guys can't miss it.
I was surprised there's not red circles around the rank.
That's a good idea. Pause. No.
I don't know. I'm actually surprised he hasn't read out the ranks yet. The audio is gonna read them out. Go on,
Why
Ray.
do you read it out?
Go on. No, hell no.
Oh, okay. So
Do it yourself.
So anyway, mine was a lot around the excitement that I've been hearing actually in regards to ranks, specifically with negative aspects, with people who are lower ranked than me who are higher ranked than me at the moment. And I just wanted to get some feedback from you guys about hanging on to rank so much at this early part of the season. So I had a discussion with a YouTuber, and I actually went on to the live chat and spoke to him about it. And I said that, is there so much content, oversaturation of FPL content at the moment, that FPL managers feel so pressured to do well every single game week for validation, because they probably compare themselves to more historically good managers, and if they don't do that, they ghost. I know that's a very convoluted kind of question stroke statement, but I wanted your feedback in regards to that, because people are ranked like 2 million, 1.5 million, top 500k, and I just see a lot of negativity spewed, and I'm like, well, just get your team right at the moment. What are your thoughts?
Fix it.
I feel a lot of people haven't played the game long enough, or they just want to. Oh, why should I listen to this person? You know, no one likes people doing good things or bringing out content. Everyone's got a comment about content, whether it be FPL content or other content. And with the content creators, I feel like sometimes they need to relax a bit as well, rather than trying to live up to the standards that everyone, not standards, but what is it? Trying to rise to the trolls. So think, oh, let me not give them anything, because if I have a bad game week, all of a sudden I'm not good. Of course you're still good. You know what you're doing, and you're not doing this content for no reason. So it's like, just relax a bit. I mean, I've seen in the past content creators don't want to say their teams a certain time, because if they do, then it's like, oh, no, I have to get it right. It's just like, relax a bit. Also, on the game ranks, on the overall ranks, it's too soon.
I think it's way too soon.
Was it our girl Delia? She was in the millions on the last. I can't remember what game week it was, like game week 30 or game week 26, and then she finished in the top 50k. So it's got nothing. Like, I mean, there's so much room to move. So these guys need to chill. I can't remember what game week it was, but she was far away, and then all of a sudden top 50.
Yeah, I'm gonna offer a similar thing. I think you're right in the case of people fishing for validation. So then the idea that their rank is above 1 million or whatever number is unacceptable in their minds at this early stage is somehow a bad thing. But like I read it today, which is a true statement. The only rank that matters is the one on game week 38. So worrying about it now is pointless. It's just fruitless. And I think it also that if you're engaged in the game and you're currently worried about your rank, I think it affects your decisions. Because I think if let's say you're in a position where you're 3 million now and you're worried that rank is too high, so now you start chasing points. So you start saying, you know what, I'm going to take a hit to get players in. I'm going to change my captain. I'm going to triple captain early to get ahead of everyone else. Instead of just staying calm and trusting your own process, you're now chasing points that you didn't need to chase. There's literally only like 15 points between you and getting into the top 100k. It's just... I agree with you 100%. Let's have to add, guys, it's not easy though. Sticking to your thing is it. You always seem to forget it when things aren't going the best way. Like,
I've been chilling on my point. I've tried not to do too much. Like, I told -4, I wasn't worried about it because it made sense with the Baldock and that. But for me, I've been wanting to jump on so many players into my team, and I've just been holding off, like even slapping a wildcard. Like it's just it is hard.
Yeah,
you just have to remember the process that you set up, that you plan for these things, and it's just not one game week. Remember, it's
a marathon.
One game week.
It's a marathon.
There are so many more. 34 games.
You start sprinting now, you're gonna gas out. Easy.
Listen, guys,
your chips. That's a very good analogy. Yeah,
your chips,
really
guys.
Good analogy.
Double game weeks. Hold them. Just wait. It's coming. It's all coming. Just chill. Still very, very early days. The wild cards, I'm not too mad at some wild carding now for the international rep. I'm mad at that. But just be easy. Yeah. But yeah, there's so much great content out there. That's why the game, I don't know, is there as many players this year? I don't think there is this year.
Not
yet.
Not yet. Probably
it will keep rising though.
Yeah. But I feel like last year it rose a lot quicker.
What did it get to?
Like 11. It got to
11. But I feel like it was like by game week 4, there was already 10 million in the game.
I don't remember.
But yeah, there's so much there's so much content out there. I mean, everyone's gonna have some sort of inkling on who to bring in, or what the template is, or what injury news there is. It's just
it's harder to get to those higher ranks. It's so much harder.
Yeah.
Well, do I mean the question? I mean, very honest. I want your honesty, of course, and obviously I'll give my honest answer as well. But the issue I have with a lot of FPL content creators is they build a persona rather than show their personality. And I feel like the three of us, it's this is Lord, this is RJ, this is Ray. While in FPL, with a lot of major content creators, I feel they build a persona and get away from almost showing emotion. Now,
I get that.
What that does is it builds a more robotic, automated response, which I think is almost like a lot of their videos. And maybe I'm being controversial, but I just see copy and paste and a different person talking. But
pew. I'm talking about
I'm talking about give me an opinion rather than read the data. Is that, do you feel like the people who watch that very differently than us, in regards to, taking 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day, different content creators, do you feel that puts added pressure on them because of this persona that's telling them to do it? 100%. Well, not telling them, but advising them to do it. Is maybe playing on their psyche too much.
I think that's mentally draining. Just the thought of it is draining my mental. just like the idea that, I guess if you put out the persona that you are the guru to go to about FPL for all its data and information,
days and nights looking at data,
I will get you the right.
Still get it wrong.
That's going to get you the highest rank. It's a lot harder to justify, isn't it? Yeah, that's a level of pressure. I'm not interested. I'm not interested.
Very interesting.
It's only one bonus point, a light take on a deep game. That's how it has to be. And like you said, listeners can relate more with us because of that, I think.
Yeah.
Speaking of listeners, pew pew, who the hell is that mug?
That's not very nice to say that about Roberto, man.
No.
A loyal fan.
That is never that.
Never that.
Roberto's my guy.
You don't want to be.
Roberto, we're talking about Ray. We're talking about Ray. 100% talking about Ray.
At Ray_Cure.
Ask these stupid ass questions. Yo, so Roberto Hollis at Roberto Hollis 9. My question is: people said we should look at Newcastle defenders for game week 6 onwards, ignoring the obviously worrying Brighton game. Even once the fixtures improve for Newcastle, is it worth going there? And if so, who? Trippier, Botman if fit, Shah if fit, or just avoid entirely? Who's going first, Ray?
Yeah, we spoke about it earlier, but I just Newcastle in the Brighton game did not impress me. Look, you can say what you want to about Liverpool. They played 60 minutes against 10 men whilst they were 1-up and lost the game. I've not been impressed, and the only player I'm interested in is Share, 5.1 million, maybe Botman, but he's injured at the moment. But the likes of Trippier, Pope, even Isak, guys I'm not interested in. So I think it's good to go for one, but I think honestly, I'd focus more on trying to get in someone like Sonny, for example, or Udogi, rather than look at Newcastle. I know fixtures are king, but I think one player is enough. So I'm going to say share. What do you guys think?
I'm of a similar ilk. I think Trippier's too much money at 6.5. Botman's injured, so it kind of only leaves Share or Pope. And that's really where my mind's at, is one of those two, if I was going to go for one of their defenders. But the fixtures have been worrying, the goals they're conceding. Attacking wise, I do like the look of Gordon. I think Gordon's been playing really well. So he's another one I'm looking at. But I'm really happy with my 5 midfielders, and I don't see a way of putting him in, taking one of them out. So it's likely going to be either Share or Pope for me if I was to bring one in, but I'm not 100% sure I am.
I've always liked Shaw, always. For I don't know how many years. He's another one like Wilson. He's the only asset I would go for, but for me, it's an avoid entirely. I'm avoiding Newcastle for now. Yeah, I still have Anderson in my team. I really want to get rid of him.
That preseason hype.
No, it's just because he's 4.5, isn't it? Well, 4.4 now. But yeah, I've got enough money to get rid of him, so I just want to find a replacement for him ASAP. But yeah, Law, should we go into the next stupid question?
Yeah,
that's not nice.
It's a stupid question.
Why is it a stupid question?
Why is it an obvious sell?
I'm asking the question. I didn't make a statement.
Is Martinelli an obvious sell? Not is he a sell? What would you be obvious sell? Like, is that a rumor going around?
No, because a lot of people will likely take him out.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because of his past performance. But I think he's a different player with Jesus on the pitch, so I don't think he's obvious. I'm more inclined to sell Saka than Martinelli if I had both of them.
Thank you, Lord. That's a really nice and respectful answer, RJ.
What Law said. I've said it.
No one cares. So
I said it already.
Yeah,
I said it already.
I think
If no one cares, why did you want?
I don't care what you have to say.
You just asked me. You just asked me.
And then I said no one cares.
Yeah. Didn't bang. Anyway.
So yeah, guys, we're a team over here, as you can see.
Yeah. Lucky. Listen, guys, international break. We've got another episode coming up during the international break. We've got a bit more idea of what we're trying to plan. I think that'll be a shorter episode as well because there'll be no games. We only got to look at our teams and probably what rumors, injuries are going on during the international break. So yeah, fellas, what are you saying?
I'm going to enjoy the break, man. I'm not going to consume too much content. Just going to relax, enjoy the break.
Law loves an international break.
I do. I really do.
Law loves it.
I just need a mind reset, man. I think sometimes I go too deep into it, innit? So I need to clear the cache.
Sometimes it gets to a point, you just look at the FPL, just see the matrix. Just searching through. There's a player that no one is thinking of. All 10 million of them. There's one player. But yeah, man. I'm gonna enjoy it too. Ray?
Yeah, man, likewise. I actually love international break. I can catch up with other sports that I enjoy as well. But I agree. I concur with Law. Because the problem is when you look at the matrix so long, you start to build your own narratives why this player is good.
Yeah.
So it's good
because
to take
you
a step
have so
back.
much time.
Yeah.
So good to take a step back.
But yeah, man. I think that's us sorted for this week. A lot of goals. Very happy with Arsenal. Law's very happy with Spurs. I mean, it's a happy pod right now. So on that note, guys, I'll see you during the international break. And we have been your hosts. My name is RJ.
I'm Law.
And I'm Ray.
Thanks everyone for listening. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace!